Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing another, I guess, YouTube video review reaction type video. This one I'm going to be giving my thoughts on The Walking Dead, a bad lip reading. Okay, so I did one for the epic rap battles, and people immediately suggested I do a reaction video to The Walking Dead Honest Trailers and to a bad lip reading. Now, Honest Trailers was pretty popular. I think it was about around 5.5 million views or so for that one. If you guys missed the video, check the channel. I did it be posted yesterday or the day before. So for this one's actually way more popular. It's been out for a while. It's not new or anything like that, but and most of the scenes are from earlier on in the series, earlier on in The Walking Dead. I'd say up to about up to the end of season 3. It doesn't include season 4, of course. But basically, it's got about 20 million views, and essentially what it is these guys had a bad lip reading. They take a movie or show or some kind of media, and they do a dub over. They dub it, but they dub it with incorrectly, so, or in a way which is funny or leads to a different type of situation than what's really going on. Of course, with The Walking Dead, we all know the story. Zombie apocalypse. Rick Grimes, the others, and trying to survive throughout the zombie apocalypse. In this, basically, in the bad lip reading, they pretty much go through a bunch of different little clips of the characters talking and stuff, and they totally change the meaning. So it starts off, and it's the scene with Morgan, and he's talking to Rick, where we get the exposition of what's going on when Rick first wakes up and runs into Morgan and Dwayne. And Morgan says to him, and they dub it over really clean, so it looks legit. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the link's in the description. So pause me, click that, watch it, come back, and you'll see my reaction. So Morgan, or Lenny James's voice, is dubbed over to ask Rick. He says, "You think you black?" And then Andrew Lincoln's voice is dubbed over to say, "Yeah, I'm black." And then Morgan's character replies, "Brother, you got skin like an English kid." So racist. I'm English personally, so yeah, we do have really pale skin. I got to admit, it's true. It's just very racist. It's okay when it's racist in the other way, though. As long as it's racist against the white guy and not the black guy, everybody's okay with it. If it's the opposite, then everybody's pissed off. But anyway, nevertheless, still, it's it's pretty funny. I got to admit, I liked it quite a bit. Then we go on from there to see the scene with Andrea from, I believe it is, the second episode. Yeah, where she points a gun at Rick, and in the real show she says, "We're dead because of this asshole," or something along those lines, and then she kind of backs up and does one of these, and she's all upset. In this one, she goes, "Listen, pretty redneck, I'm taking your banjo." And then she's like crying, and she's backing up, or she's saying that, and then Morales, he says, "Don't, he needs his banjo for the talent show." And then she starts crying and wheezing, and she kind of backs up like this, and it's like, what? It's just stupid. And then we go on from there, and you've got Daryl. He's in there. He's talking about going to the bathroom, and Rick talks about woman thug stole my banjo. It's, I don't know. It's just stupid. They turn Andrea into a banjo thief, apparently. Then we have Herschel and the walkers. When they're leading the walkers in, and the walkers are referring back to them. They're talking back to them, saying, "Hey, you're hurting my neck," the one female walker, as she's pulling them. So that's pretty funny. And then the other one replies or says to her afterwards, "Christine," as they're being taken. So that's funny. Then there's a scene with Glenn where he smiles at Rick in the car. I forget what they're talking about, but in this, basically, Glenn breaks wind, and Rick looks at him and kind of questions like whether I don't. Yeah, it's kind of fart jokes, to be honest with you. It is. Now my favorite part of the whole thing, we see the scene where Shane and Dale are talking, and Dale looks at him and he says, with Dale face, he says, "I know exactly what kind of man you are." And he kind of looks down and looks up. And I never realized how with a bad lip reading, how sexual that could look. But watch the video if you don't believe me, because they dub it over to, "I know, I know what it takes to make you hard." Oh. Then John Bertha looks back at him like that look he kind of gives him, and then they talk about I don't know, some kind of homosexual relationship or something of the sort. Anyway, it's really funny. Then we have the scene from 18 Miles Out when Rick is talking with Shane about what happened with Lori and everything, and he's all upset. And I think it's where he says he wanted to knock his teeth in or something, but he didn't, and talking about restraint and keeping himself under control. And they dub it over to him talking about a Halloween party or a Halloween costume party with a pink shark or something. I don't know. Something stupid like that. And then finally, we have Glenn, and he's, again, racist joke. He's talking about Maggie saying he doesn't want her, saying he wants a brown girl. And then we finish off with the governor being on Broadway, and he's singing to Rick in the episode when Arrow at the doorstep or doorpost, doorpost, I think, where they're sitting there having a drink, and he basically turns into a Broadway musical, which is pretty damn funny. So all in all, I thought it was a pretty fun video. I'm actually surprised it's got like 20 million views by now, but obviously people like it. It's just a stupid little funny thing if you have like, a few minutes and you want to check it out just to kind of smile if you like The Walking Dead. It'll definitely, I think pretty much everybody could watch it and at least laugh at one of the jokes, even though some of them are stupid fart jokes. On the other hand, it is pretty funny, I got to admit. So I'm surprised it became as successful as it did, but comedy stuff on YouTube does really well. There's nothing bigger on YouTube than comedy and gaming, I want to say. Those are the two biggest categories in terms of videos and popularity. So this one's a pretty funny one. People wanted to hear it. You guys wanted to hear what I think about it, my reaction to it. So there it is, funny most of the way through. Completely politically incorrect, and oh well, whatever. It's just some silly, stupid little YouTube video. Anyway, lots of fun. Let me know what you guys think about the bad lip reading. Please don't turn this into a racial argument. We all know it's racist. Come on. I didn't create the video. Don't come at me and say something to me like I'm racist. People call me, you're sexist, you're racist. Shut up. I'm not, okay? I'm not at all. It's the stupidest thing ever. If you knew me, you wouldn't say that. It's so dumb. But anyway, take it however you want to take it. And if you guys like the video, please feel free to like the video. If you want to help support the channel, add it to favorites. Share it on your Facebook if you have a Facebook page. And that's pretty much all I got to say for this one. Let me know what you guys thought about it. I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, as always, saying peace.